Kamisato Ayato. We're gonna go and hang out with him today and see what he is all about. Now, I don't know anything about Ayato. We haven't even met him in any of the Archon Quest or anything. So we're gonna go check out and see what's going on with him. The Fermiana leaf falls. News shoots from old branches. As you and Paimon pass by Ogura textiles and kimonos, you bump into two rather familiar people.
Those two look familiar.
Do they? Where have we seen them before?
Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo.
Remind me who they are again? Yes, because my memory is like a goldfish.
What? You forgot already?
Paimon, have you not? There's been so much that has happened.
That one is Shinojo. Back when we first arrived in Inazuma, we escorted Hiiragi Chisato out of Ritou with him.
Remember that?
That's how we got out.
Yeah, okay. I remember now.
Next to him is Ippei, Kujo Kamaji's servant. That day when we hung out with A, he came and told us that Kujo Kamaji had gone missing. He was really worried.
Yes, I remember him. Good memory.
All part of Paimon's job as your guide. Anyway, let's go say hi.
Okay, wonder what they're up to. Maybe they're just having a chat. Maybe they want to go get a beer. Oh, look at the little puppy dog. Look at the little puppy dog. He's chasing us around. I want to pet the puppy so bad. Can we please have an animation in Genshin Impact where we can pet the puppies and the cats? Please add that.
Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time.
You're welcome.
I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yeah, we're famous.
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Ritou undetected.
Yep.
So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Let's go. I'll go get a drink. Drinks are on me. Actually, drinks are on Paimon.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
It's probably fine. They've known about it for a long time already.
Ooh, rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh, yeah. Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter.
Yeah.
That's old news, though. So why has it come up now? Are they taking the next step or something?
Oh my God, Paimon, you're into the drama.
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Oh, Chisato's getting married?
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together.
Maybe they're just wanting to have a party.
Lady Hiiragi
Doesn't mean
has
anything.
been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding.
This is wonderful news! But,
Yeah, how are you feeling about it there, bud?
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her.
Good for you, Shinojo.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding.
The dog's barking in the background.
Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations,
Who's a
that's
good
different
boy?
story.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Shinojo doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
You seem down, bro.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Look at him back there. He's just laying on the ground being so cute and fluffy.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
Actually, you don't get what he means at all.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
No, just be like, hey, what's going on with you two? Well, since this is a wedding between two commissions, the Yashiro Commission oversees wedding ceremonies. They'll know something.
Right. If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this.
Why not?
It's fine. He and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
That's right.
I see.
We like Ayaka.
Then thank you. Thank you very much. Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
All right, let's go see Ayaka. Gonna go hang out with her. And Ayato. Don't know anything about Ayato, though. The Fermiana leaf falls. All right, let's head over to Kamisato estate. All right, what's going on up here?
This place impresses me every time I come here.
It's
so
pretty.
magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
No, come on in. It's fine.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Yeah, she's cool.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
Okay, are you sure?
All right then. We won't be long.
All right, let's go say hi to Ayaka. Is that Toma? What's up, boy?
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us. Huh?
What's up, guys? It's so good to see you guys. It's been a while.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
I know, long time no see. How have
I'm
you
looking
been?
for my lady. I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
I know that voice all too well since I main him.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Nice to finally meet you, bro. Nice to finally meet you. We collect a lot of things and you give me a hard time every time I open a treasure chest.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Well, we just want to know if such and such are getting married.
Oh,
People are getting married.
hi.
Any weddings?
Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Paimon trying so hard to be formal. Oh my god.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Oh my god.
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
No, I feel like Ayato is the kind of person that when he walks into a room, he commands the room. Do you know what I mean? Like all eyes turn and see Ayato. I feel like Ayato's one of those kinds of people.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Okay, cool. What's up, bro?
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. All right, now that that's over, Paimon's just going to ask the question.
Paimon goes from polite to presumptuous in a split second. Very true.
We heard a rumor that Kujo
Love her.
Kamaji and Hiiragi Chisato are going to get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet.
So they are going to get married. As it happens, we've crossed paths with them before.
I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself.
Okay.
The head clans of two commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma.
That's a big deal. Like Romeo and Juliet.
Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
So...
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Ah, two true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between two commissions are extremely rare. But these two truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
You do not seem happy.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Ooh, that'll be exciting.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect.
There's so many clans
The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious.
and commissions.
Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister.
Where is she, by the way? What happened to her?
But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare.
What other matters?
This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you two care to join me?
Talking about us? You want us to come with? Why? Look, do you really think that they want to see a big floating fairy and me?
I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter.
I wouldn't say special.
This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Well, Chisato, we thought we were going on a date with Chisato, and she fooled us.
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually.
Yep.
We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make this wedding happen?
Ooh, maybe we did. Paimon, don't overestimate your contribution here. Romantic relationships are determined by fate. I don't believe that.
All right, then.
But still, let's go see them.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
I wonder where he goes shopping. Where does he go to, like Saks Fifth Avenue in New York or something? Like where do you, is this Gucci? What is this?
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them.
You don't want to see my house, bro. I hate doing chores too.
Toma, I'm heading out with my two guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Don't burn it down.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Don't burn the house down. All right, we're back.
Finally.
Yeah, we're back.
Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, just say hi. He's cool.
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
Yeah, this is Ipe and can't remember his name off the top of my head. Introduce your companions to Ayato to update Ipe and Shinojo. That's what it is.
So it's true.
She's getting married. You sound upset. Are you okay? Do you need a hug?
Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry. There's no crying in Genshin, bro. Man up. Okay, look and listen. There's a million fish in the sea. Okay, just because one weird woman turns you down doesn't mean that you can't find another weird woman somewhere else. I have met plenty of weird women on my adventure, and I'm sure one of them would love to like date you, bro.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you, so I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
Well, he's already crying.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic, we'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
Of course not. I'd be honored.
Go for it.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye then.
Bro, stop it.
Aw, cheer up, Shinojo.
Yeah, I'll give you a hug and then I'll smack you across the face and be like, just snap out of it, bro.
I'll try. Thank you.
Okay, it's okay. Everything will be fine. All right, let's chat.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe.
Okay. Let's have a talk. Bye, Ippei. It was so good to see you again. I hope everything goes okay. See you later, bro.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
Wait, is this going to be like an episode of Young and the Restless? You know, like a daytime soap opera where they like have the wedding and then Shinojo, whatever his name is, like they're, you know, anybody, you know, forever hold your peace, speak now, forever hold your peace. And then he shows up and wrecks the whole wedding. That would be awesome. I want to see that. I want to see it because I want to see, you know, like I said, it would be a great scene.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How have you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize.
Well, that's good.
I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
I'm sure you're doing just fine.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
And that's good to hear.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
I agree. Sounds like it was worth sending that letter. You must be a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Come on now. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come on. It's okay.
Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right.
Yes. Relax, bro.
But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
I don't know. How long have you guys been dating?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
Okay.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
And that is?
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiiragi's father, Hiiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison.
Dun dun dun!
If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiiragi and Kujo clans,
Wait!
the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Time out. I have a question. So did he not ask her dad for her hand in marriage? I am one of those traditional people, right? Like, if I am going to marry someone, I'm going to go ask, like, the parents. Like, that's just me. I'm old school when it comes to things like that. Like, I'm old school. When I've been married once before, I asked her parents if it was okay for me to ask their daughter if I could marry her. And they said yes. So I'm like old fashioned. Like, that would be me. Like, I would want to go and ask their family if they are okay with it and then ask. So did he not go and like to prison and visit him in prison and be like, hey, I want to marry your daughter. Is that okay?
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible.
He did.
He is the worst.
He did make a lot of trouble for us. You're not wrong, Paimon.
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
We will? Us? Why? Not me and Paimon.
Yes.
We have
I'm well
nothing to
aware
do
of
with
that.
this.
But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Wait, so she asked you to marry her? She proposed to you? What is up with that? I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with the woman proposing to a man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. 1,000,000% nothing wrong with that. If a woman proposes to a man, that's totally fine. I've seen it. But that's interesting in this story that she did and he didn't.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future.
Okay.
It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Huh? Really?
Uh-oh, there's something up with that. I guess she's pretty shy. Maybe she prefers things to be more implicit. No. Oh. Something's up.
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
I don't think she was lying there, bro. Something is up. Somebody sent you that letter.
Oh.
And it wasn't her.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter. And
Oh, no. Oh, no.
after making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay, so everything's good. But who wrote the letter in the first place?
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
Why did the sun just shine behind your head in that moment? Look at it, you look like an angel.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Yeah, no, nothing can stop him from sharing his love story. I think he can't help it. I just think he can't help it. He's more smitten than anything.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest.
And I think that's all it is. I think he's just smitten.
No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, me too. If you're happy, then I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding.
Yes.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now.
Do we?
Until next time.
What business is that? This is the first I've heard of it.
Very well. I'll see you out.
You part ways with Kamaji. Kamisato Ayato seems to have more to say to me. Ooh.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
I think Ayato can sense that something is up.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler?
I think something is up. He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by the whole how the whole thing began. Yes.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiiragi Chisato I know.
I don't think so either.
It bothers me also. But unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
How so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
But the thing about it is, why would we want to ruin a marriage? If they're happy and they have agreed to get married, no matter how it came across, why not just let them get married? Why would we want to do something that could possibly break them up like that? Does that make sense?
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we
This
face
is why
two
I don't get
obstacles
into
in this
drama.
case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, The person involved doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
I agree.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience, been here before, bro?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself.
Okay.
If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
But are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we?
So we gotta go talk to her.
I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
This isn't our first rodeo. We've been solving problems all over Teyvat.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
True.
I wish to know Hiiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Me too.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
I get it though.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts.
Okay, let's go talk to Chisato.
If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Life isn't a smooth journey. Life isn't a smooth journey. I can't even talk because that quote just got me so frustrated right there. Life is not ever a smooth journey.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Ritou?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
What's up, guys? You guys seen Chisato anywhere?
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now.
Entertaining guests?
We're not entirely sure how long she will be.
Who are the guests?
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Snacks! Well, you got Paimon's ears perked up.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
What are you then? Tell us!
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
She's our bestie.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiiragi is available.
I mean, I want some tea and snacks.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
Where are you gonna have it? You're gonna have it at Narukami Shrine? That'd be sweet.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
Awesome!
That sounds splendid.
Yay!
We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
All right, have fun, guys. Planning this wedding.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time.
We're gonna go have a drink?
The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Tomaki, hi, how are you doing?
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again.
You as well.
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Got any dango milk on you this time?
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yes, we went on a date with A, and he offered her some dango milk, and she really liked it.
Yep, We tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty shogun in Inazuma City.
It became her favorite.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that.
Yes, it was fun.
I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was a twist of fate. It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Ritou, I simply had to come by.
Is he going to cater this wedding?
Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on.
He's the next master chef.
On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too.
We need a Zhang Ling versus Tomoki master chef competition.
So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea.
So kind of like a Chipotle, except for milk or tea. That's basically what it is. I guess it's Chipotle, but with drinks.
As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Okay.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
Could be.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
What ingredients do you want? Sakura blossoms? Because, man, trying to find Sakura blossoms for you and, like, leveling you up. Oh, my God.
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away.
He's gonna say Sakura blossoms, isn't he?
The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So, of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try.
What?
Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
Oh, he didn't say Sakura blossoms. I figured that'd be your first choice.
What? You want to mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
You won't know until you try.
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things.
I agree.
Traveler, any thoughts?
No, I agree with you. I'm with you on that one. Lavender melon, seagrass, sea ganoderma. I feel like lavender melon would probably taste the best. Seagrass, I don't even know what this is. Let's go with dango. I mean, dango milk brought right in Shogun when we were pulling on the banners for her. So, but I feel like lavender melon sounds like the best.
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure? Well, okay. Paimon will have the same as you.
I mean, we could offer Paimon and have some Paimon flavored milk. I don't know how that would taste though.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
Lavender melon.
No problem. Give me a second. I'll have them ready in just a moment.
After a short while, the creative milk is finally ready. Ooh, how's this gonna taste?
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Ooh, I like the bottles.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Raw lavender melon does not taste good.
Maybe it's just your unrefined taste buds.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Strawberry, chocolate.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously. Tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
It's Paimon's most important pursuit.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus.
Toma's the housekeeper?
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
1 or 2 things.
Like what?
Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Okay, let's go.
I noticed something before we left the Hiiragi clan's residence.
You saw who Hiiragi Chisato was meeting. You overheard those guys talking about something.
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it.
Okay.
Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiiragi clan. But that's not the truth.
What is the truth?
What do you mean?
Hiiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission.
Okay.
Hiiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan.
Right.
If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it's a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right.
So what do we do?
Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Where did you come from? What is this? Where did he just show up out of nowhere? I mean, I know it says ninja under his name, but how did you even know he was there? I didn't know he was there. Paimon would have noticed it.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Yeah, who are you?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
You are an eavesdropper sneak, ninja.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Okay, don't get caught. I guess you won't. You're a ninja.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
Oh, Toma would like that.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Good luck, Toma. Toma is best boy. Look at, I swear, Traveler does this all the time. Face palms.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Let's go see her.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiiragi Chisato.
Let's do it. We gotta talk to her. I have so many questions for you.
Nice to see you again, Chisato.
Yes, it is. How have you been?
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
Hi. I like your kimono. Very pretty.
It's been a while, Lady Hiiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
I have questions about that. Did you really write that letter, or did you not?
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words.
She looks genuinely happy.
This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us together.
I still feel like there's something sauce. There's something sauce. This is like too good to be true. There's something is up.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiiragi.
Something is up.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really? Him?
That guy? Wait, Shinojo is the guy that, like, you friend-zoned.
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
It is like a soap opera. Uh-oh.
He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji.
I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. He finally went there.
He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen.
Why?
He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
No, he wants to be with you. He did this on purpose.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this.
Uh-oh. She's getting cold feet.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy.
Yes.
Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
Ooh.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
So she thinks that he sent her the letter, and then they had a discussion, and she said, no, wait, what? Hold on. Am I backwards?
Fancy lettering, you say?
Yeah.
So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it, yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
It's not.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... how did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
Well, it kind of kicked off this whole thing. I would say it's pretty important.
Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
Oh, she seems kind of worried.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together.
Okay.
But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
We shouldn't have even gotten involved in this, because now we're creating drama, and I am one of those people that just avoids drama at all costs.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it.
Oh, no.
It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
True.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
What are they gonna do? Is she gonna break up with him? What's gonna happen?
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Chisato, it was so nice to see you again. I'm sorry that we, totally basically just screwed up your entire love life, but it was good to see you nonetheless.
Oh, wait. Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Of course. All right, let's go chat.
Hiiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji.
Right?
Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
Well, I feel like he's the type of person to not make choices for others, but to give them options.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commission's domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter.
Who is that?
Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up.
Okay, what do we do?
When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So is someone trying to get Chisato into trouble, or is someone coveting Chisato's position?
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan.
Well, who would want that?
Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding.
I feel like we're always in an episode of Law and Order when it comes to these story quests.
With Hiiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiiragi clan's place.
That is a lot of Hiiragis and Kanjos to take in. A reasonable theory, but it's just a theory. Unfortunately, there's no evidence. It's only a theory. A game theory. Poor Matt Pat. Leaving game theory.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
Wait, why would Shinojo want to do that? Why would Shinojo want Chisato to get married if Shinojo loved Chisato? That doesn't make any sense.
He should be back by now.
So let's go confront him?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Hisashi, you ninja. Look at Paimon.
That's the second time you've done that. Paimon cannot deal with this.
What if he's been watching us the whole time and we just haven't noticed? Like, throughout all of our travels in Teyvat.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
What?
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead.
Right.
But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
Gotcha, because Shinojo showed up and said you shouldn't marry this guy. Right.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
Who is that?
That's why I was a little reserved.
Oh my god, this is getting more convoluted.
No way. Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Ooh.
Marriage is such a trap.
We've got to stop her. We can't let this evil plan come to fruition.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work.
So what do we do?
This is what makes their approach so smart.
What do we do?
We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
What do we do?
So what are we gonna do?
I've asked you that question 3 times already, Paimon.
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo.
Okay, we gotta go help him out.
He's done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished.
All right, let's go get it. Let's go break him out of jail, I guess.
Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
All right, let's go.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Yeah!
Stop this at once.
Yeah, we're gonna fap you to death.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yano's gonna fap everybody.
Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Okay, bring it on.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Ooh, it's time for a fapping.
Who goes there?
Formation. This will be fun.
Our bond is strong. Everybody stand back.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, there's more. Okay, come on, guys. Come on over. I need you over here.
Stand with me.
Withdraw. Blast. Let's go.
Too easy. Too easy. Get out of my game. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here.
Yeah, Paimon, yell at them, even though you never do anything.
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first.
All right, we're here to rescue you, bro.
But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side. Where did it end up?
I don't know.
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it.
What? Why?
Let's follow it and see.
We're gonna chase a raccoon around. Use the key.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside.
Oof, that's rough.
Oh, wait. You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding.
Right?
It's all part of a scheme.
Okay.
Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Who?
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
We know, but we don't know who.
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now.
Ooh, what are you gonna do?
The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden.
Yes, be a fugitive.
Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. A short while after leaving, did he get caught again?
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner.
What are you doing here?
I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men.
No, not true. Not true. It's a lie.
You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
You want to go 1v1? Do you want to fight?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
That's right.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson.
Can we teach you a lesson?
Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything.
Something's fishy.
Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing?
I know he cares about her, bro. He just wants her to be happy. Well, I don't know if he wants her to be happy, but he cares about her. He doesn't want to see her get in trouble, idiot. Smack him in the face, Paimon.
Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity, I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Right, Paimon, I agree. He's a slime ball, but he's also difficult to argue against.
Funny.
He is a slime ball.
I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you.
Oh, anecdotes from Ayato.
There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak.
That's a pretty long tongue.
I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Like a dragon? Flies?
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
And you're a poet and didn't know it.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Konjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Konjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiiragi from her position in the Konjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like.
That's true, we do.
Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future.
Ayato's just giving him a scolding.
I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
You sounded pretty angry.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me?
Do you really want to know the answer to that question?
This is at most a Conjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then as to question your motives in doing so?
Punch him, Ayato! Punch him in the face!
I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Conjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
Oh my god!
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
What are they going to do?
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now.
Yeah, nobody can shut up about it.
Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
Let's have a fight! 1v1 cage match.
You've made your move. Now...
Ooh.
I suppose it's time I made mine.
What's he gonna do?
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Conjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Conjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union?
Yeah, what do you think?
Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Bye! See you later. Have fun out here in the rain and the lightning.
Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves.
They did.
Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Sounds good. What is on the notice board here?
Look at this. The daughter of the Conjo Commission's Hiiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
So they announced it. So now it's even going to be harder to get out of this.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Okay, now what do we do?
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
Looks like it.
It's
Gotta go
still
talk to
too early
Kamaji.
to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced.
It has been. What do you think?
It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Well, you seemed ready a little while ago.
Yeah, about that. It's kind of complicated.
Yeah, you got time? You briefly explained the situation to Kujo Kamaji.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
Yep.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
Okay.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose.
I
don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
Are you? What do you think?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy.
Okay.
That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far.
So what are you gonna do about it?
But it's too late now, isn't it?
You gonna break up with her?
There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
What do you mean it needs a villain?
Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks.
Why?
Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiiragi's feelings.
Okay.
And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
This will make Hiiragi Chisato indispensable. I have no idea what just happened.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
Okay.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
Yeah, exactly, Paimon. I am 100% in agreement with Paimon right there. I am just like, wait, you want to do what? And take her out of where? And do what with her now? Like, who's he? What's he's? Like, what?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel.
Oh my god!
Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally.
Kamisato explains the details of his plan to Kujo Kamaji a while later.
It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Oh, we have to be quiet. Shh. Don't get discovered. Okay, we're just gonna walk. We're walking.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe,
My freaking Sealy's gonna give us away.
It seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Okay, are you walking again? He's on the move. Traveler's just like bored. He's like, okay. Oh, he's running. He's on the run. On the run. Oh, he stopped. And he's back to walking. I guess he just had like a sudden burst of energy.
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Ritou. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on?
Can't see me here.
I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Can't see me here, can you? Shh, we're in the bush. We are the bush.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed.
Ooh.
There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
Okay, go. You go investigate. While we... Oh, he's not... No, we're not done.
As expected. Let's follow him.
I'm following. Okay, we made it. Woo!
Wow. It's like the whole Tenryou Commission is here.
We made it. We made it. Didn't get caught.
Excuse me. Has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Yeah, what's going on?
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiiragi Chisato will take place any day now.
So what are they going to do? They're just going to have a spontaneous wedding? Hey, everybody, we're going to have a wedding in 5 minutes. We'll see you there.
Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
A little bit.
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
Okay.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work.
We're going to follow him still?
Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiiragi to leave Ritou. Wait, no. If Lady Hiiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Have fun, run. Go.
He ran off again.
I guess we're going to follow him again. He looked like he'd seen a ghost. Now he realized how serious the situation is.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize just like that?
No, I doubt that.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiiragi clan in Ritou in a couple of days.
Puppy dog! There's a puppy dog!
I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation.
And there's another puppy dog back here. Man, there are dogs everywhere.
In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender.
Why are you so confident?
This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
I truly hope that things will work out in Hiiragi Chisato's best interests.
Wait, are you leaving? What? That's it?
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
Let's keep an eye on things until the end. I'm still a little worried about Hiiragi Chisato.
Mine too. Well, let's go to Ritou again in 2 days.
Okay. Oh, look at the dog just rolling around in the grass.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
It's only been 2 days.
I heard that the Kangjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Ritou? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Shh.
Oh, right.
I guess.
How did things get to this point?
We can hear you. What about you guys?
How may I help?
What are you guys doing? Why is there such a strong Tenryou Commission presence here, bro?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiiragi to Inazuma City.
Yes, we know.
Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things.
Okay.
Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Ritou until Lady Hiiragi is ready to come with us.
Everyone is scared.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives.
I think you're
we can
lying.
only hope that the leaders of the Hiiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here.
Hey, it's you again.
Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiiragi.
Ooh.
Hiiragi
I'm good. Happy
Chisato
Saturday.
is now at the center of every conversation in Ritou. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's go and see.
All right, let's chat with Chisato here and see what is going on.
Oh, Traveler!
Yes, hi, how are you?
I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there.
We have. What's going on?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
Hold on, Paimon. You're blabbing. Somebody might be eavesdropping. Make sure that no one's eavesdropping before explaining the whole situation to
After
Chisato.
the
Okay.
Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Since we last met, have you made up your mind?
I'm sorry. I haven't.
Okay.
Maybe
It's only been a
there's
few
no
days.
right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
This is exactly what he is worried about. You can't rush into important things.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it.
Yeah?
But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiiragi, here you are.
It's
scared me for
you!
a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
It's this idiot!
You.
No,
Wait,
you!
you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day.
Yes! Paimon, punch him in the face!
What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiiragi to leave?
Why are you yelling at me, bro?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends?
You look like you're something from like the 70s, bro. What is with this hair? Looks like you were like a member of the Brady Bunch. What is going on?
Lady Hiiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
Who you pointing at, bro? You pointing at Paimon? She'll bite that finger off.
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
That's right. You're acting far less dignified than when we last met.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
Yeah, you won't even follow Lady Hiiragi's orders now.
Listen to me.
Get it together, bro.
I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Ritou shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Man, Chisato ripping him a new one. Ooh!
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Go along now. Yep. Bye-bye. Dude, Chisato told him like it was.
Chisato.
Right?
You handled that well.
Gave him a tongue lashing.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority.
Yes, well,
She did good.
let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
A while later, Matsura comes back with his tail
We had a
between his
serious
legs.
discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester. Would you please give us a second chance?
I don't know.
For my lady's sake, please give the Konjo Commission another chance.
I don't know. It's no use talking to me. I don't have any authority. You'll have to talk to Ayato. You gotta talk to the guy with the blue hair.
I suppose you're right.
Have fun with that.
The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity.
Good luck with that.
Lady Hiiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way.
Okay, she's going with. Hi, Ayato, we're back.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryou Commission has now occupied Ritou, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions, and I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
No, don't.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
That's right. He doesn't like chit-chat.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Konjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her.
Really?
So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this?
That's true.
To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
Good luck with that one, bro.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Ritou is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiiragi and the inhabitants of Ritou are innocent.
Yep.
If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation.
So what are we gonna do?
Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop.
Is this one of his anecdote things?
And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
He's doing this anecdote thing. Can you just say what you mean?
Yes, I understand.
Well, if you do that, I don't.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Bye-bye.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Have fun, good luck, bye-bye, get out of our face. Still don't like you. Still don't like you. Still don't like that guy.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Ooh, what's he gonna tell her?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Kind of like what you did earlier.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Ashiro Commission has been through.
Okay, interesting.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Yeah.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family.
I love it, Ayato. Yes, family first.
Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive the storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else.
So is she gonna leave Kamaji and go after Shinojo now?
I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun.
I remember
And
that.
now,
That was crazy.
it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there.
You got this, Chisato. I believe in you.
I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
It sounds like that thing might not ever get married.
Thank you, Sir
I don't
Kamisato.
know.
I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Bye, Chisato. Have a great rest of your day, Chisato.
Take care, Lady Hiiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
Bye, Chisato. See you later. Be safe. Have fun.
She really has the air of a leader now.
She has a lot in common with Kamaji. They really are a good match for each other.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
Yum.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiiragi clan straight.
Yep.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself.
Speaking about your stance, you weren't in this just to help Chisato, were you?
Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner.
Right.
Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Balance of power, mutual restraint.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiiragi is now.
She's very important.
I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
Okay.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding.
I know, Paimon. It hurt my brain.
Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing.
Oh.
Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiiragi Chisato was entirely sincere.
I get it. You can think one thing, but say something else because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I have done that so many times.
If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
I think she's going to be pretty cool.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
We'll see you next time there, Ayato. It was so nice to meet you.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Yeah, let's have a party. Party at the Kamisato estate. Party at the Kamisato estate. Drinks for everyone. Drinks all around.
Looks like everything's resolved.
Oh, it's Toma, best boy. Toma's back.
Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Lavender melon.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord.
Toma, best boy.
The Traveler had one of those as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present.
It's like a Law and Order.
It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally.
Toma's the house husband.
Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Toma and Ayato. They're fun. Quest completed. That was pretty good. There were some parts that I didn't enjoy, but then there are some parts that were really good. I feel like the first half of it was really good. I thought the first half of it was really good. And then it started to get into this weird kind of thing with this plan, and then there's commissions all around and all that stuff. It just kind of like convoluted it a little bit, in my opinion. But this quest was good. I just really like meeting like the characters, like Ayato, you know, and figuring out like their personalities. That's the reason why I love these story quests, is you get to know the characters' personalities. I mean, the story was okay, but their personality is my main focus, but that was still pretty good.